sweet.
Really?
That's hella cool.
I gotta figure out my overheating problem. It's been happening like
Every time you go to the top.
I thought today, because the weather's cooler, it would be fine. But it's definitely not fun.
What is that like? So what are typical?
I think the stock radiator just doesn't have enough capacity.
That was cool.
Was that fun?
That was really fun. Literally feel like real life Need for Speed.
I'm like the one guy who just drives his like barely modified family car. Everyone else is in f***ing McLarens, and like that Ferrari in front of us was an actual race car.
Jesus Christ.
To even match my last PB, not even close. I'm not really sure what it is. In the morning the car was overheating, but this last session when it was actually a bit warmer, it's totally fine. The difference is with the suspension compared to before. One thing I'm noticing is that the car has a lot of instability under hard braking, especially going up the hill, going into the corkscrew, as well as braking deep into turn 2. Quite a bit of braking instability. The rear starts to wiggle and the steering wheel squirms in my hand. Unfortunately, I made multiple changes that could be affecting that. The additional front camber, the slightly raised rear ride height. It's 5 millimeters taller than before now in the back. So I'm not really sure what it could be. It could be either of those things. It could be the spring rates, although I used to run 6K front, 10K rear. So 7K, 10K shouldn't be that big a difference. And the rear spring rate hasn't changed since the time I did 140.7 here at Laguna. Maybe my driving style is just different now. I really don't know what it is, but I'm over a second off pace. I think the tires feel fine. I'm only maybe 3 track days into these. It's hard to say. Another possibility is because I have the intercooler now. Maybe there's a little bit more heat soak. Not sure, but I guess word of advice to all of you who are trying to shave tenths with your modified car, every time you change multiple things at once and then go back out and can't figure out what the lap time difference is due to, whether you're faster or slower than before, it's really hard to pinpoint exactly which change caused it. It's better to do one change at a time. Obviously, that's not really practical or feasible when you're working on your car or you're taking it to a shop to get some mods done. You're going to want them to do multiple things at once, not just one thing. That's just a big waste of time and oftentimes labor cost as well. But either way, I have one more session today, so I'll probably run that one. But if I don't post that one, that's because it's probably too hot and I didn't shave any more time, which means I'm ending the day with a 142.18, a second and a half off my PB. I guess it's back to the drawing board. Shout out to Lightspeed Track Events again. See you guys next time.